Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is the Dallas Cowboys franchise, and this is the Cowboys Insider, episode 33, and we're taking a quick look here at week 10 of the NFL season as we took on the now 3-6 Eagles. Was 3-2 Eagles. And we put up a loss on them in a very good way, and we won this one. I've missed it out there. You see 38-10 is your final score, and the first half was just a blowout. I mean, we won 35-0 in the first half or something like that. 35-0. So yeah, we had a great game there. Didn't do much on offense, or didn't do much so much on the second half there. Offensively, yeah, we just came alive there. We took over and did what we needed to do to pick up the victory there. And unfortunately, the only downside of it was that we lost. Well, actually, two things. One of them, we lost Zeke Elliott. He's going to be out for the next now 4 weeks. As for Prescott, he has now 8 interceptions now for this season, and he is now 2 away from receiving his punishment. Now, his punishment will be he'll either miss the first half or second half of the game. I think right now the coaches are saying the first, or it's going to be the second half that he'll miss. I mean, and they said too that it'll be Cooper Rush who will take over the second half there, along with Kaepernick. You want to see what Cooper can do behind center there, or under center there, and trying to get him going and get him and see what they can do here. So I'm sure after we'll see that, I think the game plan is, for at least for that, is going to be the idea of short passes and then a lot of the running game. Now with Elliott being gone, we're going to have to really do a better job there on running. We're going to have to run block like no other, and that's something that coaches said they're going to be working on going into that game against the Redskins. But before we get to that, we'll go ahead and take a look at some numbers here. Like I said, Prescott 26 of 39, 60% of his passes are complete, or 66% of his passes are complete, 350 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and sacked 5 times in the game. That was really bad too. That was just not what we were expecting. There was a lot of blitzing there. Now the play action that we used, that we're supposed to use during practice and we utilized in the game, worked out for us for the most part there. That's how a lot of our how we got down the field very quickly. We took advantage of that, and also too, there's a few times we actually were able to throw deep, and we took advantage of that secondary there of the Eagles. As for running, for Darren McFadden, he had 1 rushing touchdown, 18 carries for 72 yards, a broken tackle. Raymond had his first touchdown for his NFL career, so congratulations to him. 11 carries, 49 yards, and of course that 1 touchdown, 2 broken tackles in the game. Cole Beasley, surprisingly enough, had 3 receptions, 30 yards, and 1 passing touchdown. And then Goff Swim also had 5 receptions, 69 yards, and 1 touchdown. As for the defensive side, Jones, he brought back a pick 6. He had a tackle and interception in the game. DeMarcus Lawrence had 3 sacks in the ball game, 5 tackles and a tackle for loss. Scandrick had a sack. He had a tackle for loss and 3 sacks. Sean Lee had a really good game. He's been really quiet here as of late, where he had a tackle and half a sack there in the ball game. So a lot of guys had some pretty decent numbers there this week, and hopefully you guys caught that. If you didn't, go back and rewind and check it out. But for the most part, I'm pretty satisfied with the win, and for the most part, that was something we needed against our special rival. Now, will we be able to do that the second time around in Philadelphia? Probably not. It'll probably be it's going to be rough. It's going to be a brutal game playing them there in Philly, like it was just last year when we lost our first game of the season. So I'm really kind of looking forward to that game, however that game is going to turn out. But there you see, that shoulder tear there. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. He won't be able to come back. He may come back as early as 3 weeks from now, but chances are, he's talking to the medical staff and the coaches. They've already said, even Jerry Jones says, no, he's going to take the full time off because we need him going down the stretch here, going into the playoffs. And I think he should be back a game or two before the end of the season. So he may be able to come back week 16 and 17 by the looks of it. Take a look at your offensive players of the week on both offense and defense in both leagues. Check those out. But yeah, for the most part here, I think we did a great job of just taking care of the ball down the field. Like I said, you know, we had a little snafu there. We had a fumble there that Prescott had, but he was able to bounce back because of Elliott. Elliott ran it, but then it cost us because Elliott got the ball and he got hit pretty hard there, and they took his shoulder there. So tough day there. Now we'll move on and go look ahead here at the division here. As we take a look here, we'll show you guys what's going on around division wise. There you see 8-1 Cowboys, 6-3 Eagles, 4-5 Giants, and then the Redskins 4-5 also too there, and they've lost two straight there, and they're trying to get themselves bounced back. And of course they're going to be playing us in week 11, and we'll get to that here in just a bit. Take a look at the rest of the standings here for the divisions. And pretty much got some surprises there. You got the Titans, who will play actually coming up here in week 12, I believe. They're making a showing there. And then you see the Bills. The Bills tied right now with the Patriots right there, 6-3. They're in the AFC East. Surprisingly enough, doing very well. Even doing better than us, or even just like us. The Broncos there, 8-1. They're leading the pack there in the AFC West. As you see, the Raiders there, 3-6. They've won 2 straight. Packers, there you see 5-4 there. They won 2 straight, but everybody else is 4-5. Now, how in the hell does that happen? Lions have lost 2 straight. Bears have lost their last one, and the Vikings have won 2 straight there. So they're starting to bounce going forward there, but that is just a logjam in that division right now. Everybody is just beating up on everybody there. And we'll see here in the NFC South, Panthers, so you see tied with the Falcons and the Saints. Wow. So there's a three-horse team there in that one. Of course, the Bucks there, poor Bucks, 0-8-1 there. They are in last place in that division and in overall standings. Take a look there at the Seahawks, 7-2, Rams 4-5, 49ers 6-3. And same thing with the Cardinals, also with a 6-3 record there. They've lost 3 straight. 49ers have lost 4 straight there. Wow. And then the Rams have won their most recent one there. Take a look here at the tendencies here for the offense and defense of the Redskins here. And there you see offensive game plan here. Got to prepare ourselves on offense here. We got to watch out for the zone blitz there. That's been something that just been a thing that all year season long that we've not been mastering at all, and a lot of teams have been noticing that, and that is going to be our Achilles heel there. We got to watch out for the blitzing there. We got to watch out for the zones. We got to throw underneath the zones there. Can't throw too much downfield, especially with Josh Norman there in the game. Then we got to stop the run gap, and we got to stop Robert Kelley there. As we last time were successful to doing it, but it was a close game there in that one. I think we'll have the numbers here about that here. No, we won't. I've been told no, we will not have that. But it was a very close game there, and again, this they're division rivals, so we won. They won. We won at home. Now we have to try to win on the road there, and play at FedEx Field is not one of those things that's going to be a cakewalk. As we go look at the teams here at the offensive side of the Redskins, here you got Jordan Reed, 40 receptions, 501 yards, 3 touchdowns this season so far. Pretty good numbers there, his attributes wise there. He's a superstar player, so he's definitely a guy that knows his stuff out there. Of course, he is the starting tight end, and he's a guy that we're going to have to make sure Cousins does not get a throw to get out of stuff. So Reed is going to be very important to kind of be our focal point of the game that we're going to have to really watch out for, and because he can get underneath coverage real quick and just take a small catch, couple yards and then just take it and run with it. Josh Norman, a guy that we're going to try to avoid as much as possible. If I'm not mistaken, I think Norman got an interception on us in the game the first time around. We got to try to avoid that this time around. There you see his numbers so far this season. Josh Norman, 43 tackles, 1 interception there for him so far this season. Take a look there, 6 foot, 200-pound corner there from Coastal Carolina there. Definitely a threat, and definitely he's going to be on the tail of the classic rivalry between him and Des Bryant. That's going to be a game, something a lot of people are look forward to. Outside linebackers there defensively again. Ryan Kerrigan, there you see his numbers, his attributes so far this season. 3-4 pass rusher there. His numbers so far this season: 54 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, it's a sack and a half, and an interception. And of course, he's going to be chomping at the bit to get revenge on us. He was pretty quiet in the first time around we played them. He didn't do too much. I think he had a couple of tackles on us, and I may have a sack. May have that one of those, that half a sack, or that sack and a half maybe from us this season. But for the most part here, the second time around, he is probably not going to be too quiet. He's not going to be too, he's probably going to be right on top of us when it comes to the outside, really blitzing wise, especially that zone blitzing there. Kirk Cousins, a guy, of course, there you see 6-year man from Michigan State. Kirk Cousins this season, 2,137 yards, 13 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, so not doing so good there in that department there. And then 13 sacks there for him for the season. He's just like us. We're having a rough time there with the sack, with the pass, touchdowns, and interception ratios there. We have to try to clean that up. But we're going to try to put pressure on Cousins a lot. And then also to Robert Kelley, 156 carries for 533 yards, 6 rushing touchdowns, a broken tackle, and of course 2 fumbles in the game. And that is the guy right there. That's going to be the corner piece of their offense there. If they can get him going, they can pretty much, if you get your running game going, you can pretty much do anything you want in a game. And with these guys, that is something that we're going to have to be really cautious about, because if Robert Kelley gets something going for himself there, look out. Kirk Cousins is going to be on fire, and he's going to be able just to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and we cannot let that happen. So we got to try to get the score early. We got to try to score as often, and I think for the most part here, we're just going to have to go into there and just take over. We just got to make it our house, turn that FedEx Field to our house, and hope that we can get a good sizable lead over them there. And not to mention, just watch out for Prescott, his passing, and make sure he doesn't throw unnecessary passes when he doesn't have to. I think at least talking to coaches, I think we may try to run him a little bit more. That's something I think we've been lacking. Some of you guys have been saying that in the comments, that we should run with him a lot more. Some bootlegs and stuff like that. Try to get him not to throw so much. I really don't like to throw him no more than around 30 to 35 passes a game. And we've been lucky so far. It's been like that, but just timing. We just bad timing on throwing on passes. We just got to be better at it. So coming up in week 11, there you see, it's going to be the 8-1 Cowboys going to FedEx Field, taking on the 4-5 Washington Redskins. So it should be a good game there. I cannot wait. It should be up here sometime later in the week, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also leave comments, suggestions, any ideas you got for us to make the team a little bit better, some strategies we should be using or something like that. I would love to hear from you guys about that. But again, thank you so much, and thank you for watching the series, you guys. If you guys enjoyed the episode, again, leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to ESGNet for this series or all the other great series we have here on the channel. Also, hit that bell notification. Don't forget to follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below in the description. Check those out, and be a part of the nation on those social media platforms, and also here on YouTube. And thank you guys so much for watching. So again, that's it for this episode. I will see you guys next time.